Hey everybody, good evening. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another session today. And today's session is all about week one, session 10 of Eglinton West. So we have a lot of stuff to do today, not a lot of stuff, but just a couple of things to do. We're going to start with the welcome and introduction to contacts in just a minute. Then we're going to move forward with the main bus routes and general information. And then after that, we're going to move on to description and art. And then the second topic is history of Eglinton West. Unfortunately, there is no videos to show what Eglinton West looks like. So we're going to move forward to the line one of the vanity, and then the nearby landmarks, and then your announcements and information about next week. Tuesday, November 11th, Caledonia, and Thursday, November 13th, Union. So, Eglinton West is a Toronto subway station on Line 1, Young University in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is located in the median of Allen Road, north side of Eglinton Avenue West. So, if you see here, Allen Road is basically Yorkdale and Wilson. So here's Yorkdale right here. This is Yorkdale and this is Allen. And then if you were to say if you want to go to Eglinton West, from Allen Road is basically this way, and you'll end up right right here, just north of Caledonia. It will become an interchange station with the upcoming Line 5 Eglinton, at which point it will be renamed Cedarvale. So now it is Eglinton West. In the next couple of years, it will be called Cedarville, and you have a picture right here of Eglinton West with the bus. So the location is 1300 Eglinton Avenue West. Platform is the side platform. For line 5, it will be center platform. For lines 1 and 5, it will be two tracks. Connections will be the DTC buses and the future LRT subway. Your structure type is underground and at grade. It is accessible, and it opened on January 26, 1978, which is 47 years ago. Your 2023-2024 passengers is 13,982, and ranking of it is 50 out of 70. Your preceding station is Glencairn towards Vaughan, for line 1 Young University. Following station is St. Clair West towards French. Your preceding station for the future line 5 Eglinton LRT is Oakwood towards Mount Dennis. And the following station is Forest Hill towards Kennedy. So, over the past couple of weeks, we've been discussing about busing. Um, so each time there's a new station, you guys know that I usually do buses, so that anytime you get confused on a station and when you want to go, the buses will help you. Also adding a new feature today, Wheel-Trans, because Wheel-Trans also goes to Eglinton West. So there's a lot. Feel free to pause the video if you want to take a look. But your three main bus routes is 63 Centering to southbound to Liberty Village, 32A and C Eglinton eastbound to Eglinton Station, and the 91 southbound towards St. Clair Station. I will not be able to have time to read the wheelchair routes today. Um, it is a lot. So again, if you wanna pause the video, you can do so and to have the time to read through um every single thing. So let's start with the line of Eglinton West Station. The station's artwork on two enamel murals facing each other is Summertime Streetcar, which I added a slide for a picture view. By Gerald Silden. So it's a mortgage montage of PCC streetcars from different perspectives. And the artwork is 2 stories high and is located in the approximately high ceiling section of the platform. In future, as part of the program to install artworks at major interchange stations along Line 5 Eglinton, the station will feature the artwork Super Signals by Douglas Coupland, consisting of aluminum panels with brightly colored uh, concentric, I'm sorry, I don't even know how to say that word, circles against a background of black and white diagonal lines. The artwork is an exaggeration of traditional wayfinding graphics. The station was designed by Arthur Erickson, and Clifford and Lorraine. The main ticketing and concourse area at surface level is sheltered by an exposed concrete space frame supported by 8 circular columns. Now, the concrete ceiling is, in effect, a large slab and overhangs the entrance. With a glass curtain wall, it appears to float. Inside, it covered throughout the station with skylights in certain areas, allowing for increased penetration of natural light. Eglinton West makes use of sandblasted concrete and allowing for increased potential, concrete and brick walls. I'm so sorry, guys. Finishes extensively. Distinction it from most stations on line 1 and line 2 for therefore where tiles are predominant. As the north end of the station is in Allen Road's median, the line 1 platform level is partly built at surface level. Designers took advantage of this and added windows at platform level. The northbound platforms has regular windows allowing for a view onto Allen Road, while windows on the opposite side platform were frosted during construction of the aborted Eglinton West subway in 1994. This northbound expressway lanes, while blocking views of cars stuck in traffic approaching Eglinton, where the expressway originally planned to continue south to downtown ends. During July 2009, the TCC installed $850,000 green roof over the northern end of the station to reduce maintenance costs, increase the lifespan to 40-50 years, reduce the heat island effect by lowering the temperature of the surrounding area by a few degrees, and to reduce runoff. The agency had to repair the roof anyway, since it had been leaking since 2000. So that was why the whole leaking process came about in July of 2009. From July 2009 since 2000. So they had to do an installation of $850,000 Imagine that is a lot of money. Um, and it's a good thing that the TTC at that time caught its eye in that. Um, the plant atop the 835 square feet metro roof at are low maintenance sedan. Victoria Park and Dufferin stations are slated to have green roofs installed as well. So, here are the two pictures that I put for you guys today for this evening. One picture is right here of Summertime Streetcar. That is actually the artwork of the station. And for the next picture is the new station main entrance as part of Line 5 Eglinton. So all of the stations in the future eventually will be looking exactly similar like this. Glass panels and red finishes over here makes it very, very accessible for riders. Now let's take a look at the Eglinton West history. The station opened in 1978, so Eglinton West Station um, was the second phase in 1978 as part of the Line 1 extension from St. George to, you guessed it, Wilton. Eglinton West had been planned to be an interstate interchange change station as part of the proposed Eglinton West line, not to be confused with the Eglinton Cross line. So, for people who want to go to Eglinton West, um, it is Eglinton West. That's why they're going to be changing the name so people don't get confused. Eglinton West, Cedarvale, so that they don't have to be confused with the Eglinton Crosstown line. This was one of the three proposed subway lines in the network 2011 plan created in 1985 by the TTC. The project was cancelled in 1995 after the election of a progressive conservative government led by Mike Harris. Afterwards, the small amount of tunnel that had been dug under the station was refilled. Since October of 2005, the station has been wheelchair accessible. That's why earlier I didn't have time for you guys to be, I didn't have time earlier to be reading the wheelchairs rules because I want you guys to really pause it and read it yourselves. So yes, Eglinton West is accessible. And in December of 2012, community parking lots formerly located east and west of the station building on the north side of Eglinton Avenue were taken out of service, leaving no immediately adjusted parking. The lots were used as a station areas for the tunnel boring machines, TBM, during the construction of Line 5, Eglinton. On the weekend of 18 and 19 of April 2015, the TPMs, Dennis and Leah, were extracted from the east side station area and then transported on a heavy truck trailer to be launched from the west side station area. The two station areas will each be the location of a new station entrance, which I believe this picture will be representing what I just read. Now let's take a look at the line one infrastructure of the valley. South of the station, line one continues underground below Everdeen Road to reach the Cedarvale Ravine. Ah, so here's a hint of why the TTC were so smart to change Eglinton West to Cedarvale Ravine because of Cedarvale Ravine. And if we take a look at Google, Uh, you see, it's named after a park. Park, station, station, park. You see the difference here? That is why um oops. That is why they named Eglinton West to the future Cedarvale. Then continues southeast below the park, below the ravine. You see, moving northward, tracks continue on the surface in the middle of Allen slash Yorkdale and Wilson Road. So you see the whole picture here, guys? You see why this is why the TTC were so smart in having okay, they don't want to confuse people with Eglinton Crosstown. They don't want to confuse people with Eglinton West. So what did they do? Switch out Eglinton West. Instead, in the future, they say they will rename it to Cedarville, which is eventually going to be named after the park. So smart. Your nearby landmarks include the York Eglinton BIA, Little Jamaica, and the Oakwood Pond and Hummerwood Cedarville neighborhoods. So, a couple of announcements this evening before I let you guys go. Thank you guys for being super patient. I know Zoom is the most um craziest platform uh, to do meetings, and it will kick you out in the 40 minutes. I apologize. That was not my intention. And we have the same announcements from last week. So next week will be pausing for Remembrance Day at 11 a.m. So no texting, no nothing until 11 after 11. And then in the evening we'll be discussing Caledonia, beginning of Live 5 series. For the TTC for the new TTC station LRT. And then Thursday in the following same week, November the 13th, will be Union Station. However, I'm not sure what I put for the website. Um, just give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, so I will add this on the list for November for the 13th today, for Union Station. Tamara Stanley is still looking for new members on Facebook. So if you are interested in discovering a new hobby or want to be engaged with others for music, Tamara Stanley will be more than happy to add you. So for more information, please see her. Annual game night social could be to be announced very soon. And we also have in the coming November 15th, Christmas social night. All of that information will be on Facebook, Google Classroom, website, platforms, and the announcements for WhatsApp. And guys, please feel free, to reach out to me or any of our staff. We are more than happy to help out. Um, if you have a friend and if that friend is either lonely or is in need of a friend or wants to have some activities to do during the day, our whole idea of this group is to add new people in. So if you have that friend in mind, please feel free to reach out and make them feel welcome by joining them. The two requirements that we have for three requirements actually must be under the age of 21 one and has a disability and is living in the Greater Toronto area. It could be Mississauga, could be Vaughan, could be Toronto itself, could be anywhere throughout the whole GTA. And we'll be able to accommodate. Uh, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I hope you learned something new today. Uh, I did. I learned about Eglinton West will be switched to cedarvale, and that is a very, very smart um, move from the TTC. And if the TTC is watching this, I wish you guys all the very best for the Eglinton LIT. Uh, please listen to everybody because they really, I personally want the Eglinton Crosstown LIT to happen. So hopefully it will happen. Uh, and thank you guys for all of that you do, and thank you for our members, for joining us. So without any further ado, I am signing out.